This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Cardiff. Eubank Jr. v Williams has just concluded. Eubank Jr. with, I think most people saying, a pretty comfortable night. Can I just get your reaction, please, Roy Jones Jr.?
I thought it was a comfortable night. Liam came to fight, as we knew he would. Chris did what he should have done. He was smart. Had a few issues with the knuckle early, so
left hand tonight.
We
saw this left hand that did so much damage for so many years resurrect itself in the ring tonight, didn't we? I mean, that those first 3 rounds, that left hand, that people said it was a jab, but you know it was that little Roy Jones twist at the end of the jab. I mean, the knuckle is it. Masterpiece, master class.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's all I'll say for tonight.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, Roy, let's talk about the knockdowns, especially the early ones. It caught everyone by surprise, but as Calla just said, when you look back on the replay, you can see Chris was putting some dig into it just at the last moment, and it just caught Liam off guard, didn't it?
He didn't catch him off guard, it caught him in the air. He was jumping in, and just as he coming in, he was timing him.
Momentum?
Yeah. When he come in, he was running right into that knuckle. You run into that knuckle, it's a hard shot to take for anybody. So,
how hard did you work on that?
We worked on it pretty good, but what we worked on most is that left foot. Yes, sir. We worked on most is that left foot and that left hand being together. The left foot and the hands together, we in good shape, So, we work on all that all the time.
Roy, I think I already know what your answer is going to be to this, but you have to take some credit here, surely, because everyone at ringside, everyone on social media is saying that was such an improved Chris Eubank Jr. And I know he's got to do the hard work and listen to you, but surely you've got to take a bit of credit for this.
I mean, I can't take credit. I take credit for being able to teach him, but he has to want to learn it in order for me to teach it. If he don't want to learn it, we're never going to see it. There's so many people you teach it to, but they don't show it. He shows everything that he learns, so he's definitely learning, and he's showing it, but it's on him to show it, not me.
He looked like a world-class fighter in there tonight.
He is a world-class fighter now.
What did you make of Liam's performance? Better, worse than you expected?
I thought, no, it was what I expected. Just that I expected him to do everything that he could to try to win. He wanted to rattle Chris, try to get Chris off his game, which was smart. That's the thing to do. But when he ran to that first jab, that kind of helped change things. So I told Chris earlier today, listen, what we got to do is go in the ring and get our respect first. Once we get our respect, we can do whatever we want to do. But we have to make him respect us first.
Roy, I just want to address something. I think it was the 3rd or 4th round at the end of it. I saw you and the ref having some words. What was that about?
You mishandle my fighter. Don't mishandle my fighter. Mishandle both of them, or don't mishandle one at all. You take my fighter, the guy already on his head now, which is cool, they fighting. I ain't mad at that. But don't you grab my guy and then swing him around and you in his face like, nah, bro, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I say, it's my guy, my goal to protect my guy. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. I don't like to come at nobody like that, but you can't do that to my fighter in the mix of a fight like that. That's not fair. So I'm not going to let you mistreat my guy.
A lot of showboating from there. We know Junior's a showman. Did you like that? Do you dislike that as a trainer?
I love it. I love it because, like I told him, go out and have fun. As you make your job fun, you enjoy. You get more out of your job. If you don't make it fun, then you're not going to get as much fun out of it. You don't get as much out of yourself.
And just lastly, before everyone want to talk about Golovkin and a world title shot and what's next, this summer I think Calla and Wasserman are saying they're planning a big pay-per-view for Chris Eubank Jr. Would you like the Golovkin fight personally? Is that the target?
I would definitely like that fight personally, but if Conor Benn went to Conor 154 and they meet there, I mean, that's a beautiful fight. That's probably the best fight that we could probably have for Chris. You know what I'm saying? But there are several good fights for Chris out there. You got Golovkin, you got the other guy, Murata, whatever his name is. You got Billy Joe Saunders. You got now Conor Benn. So you got so many big fights for him. So right now, what he'll have to do is go back and Senior handles that. So whatever Senior decides to do is what we'll do. But, I mean, it's a lot of good options, and that's the main thing.
Just the last one on that, actually, Conor Benn. Is that realistic for Junior to get down to 154, if it was at 154?
Well, that's probably the lowest he could get, but I think if Ben wanted to come to 154, I can't see him not doing it because that'll be the biggest fight over here in a long time. The sons of two guys that had 2 epic wars. I mean, come on, brother. Who don't? When you hear that, who don't want to see it? You feel me? So I'm already thinking he go to 154 and he come to 154. That's a good fight to have. So.
That does a lot of pay-per-view sales. Roy Jones Jr., thank you so much for all your time on IFL TV this week. Always a pleasure, my man. And safe travels back to the US, and hopefully we see you back in the UK soon, all right?
Thank you, my brother. Look forward to it.